Hello and welcome to another tutorial. Today we will be building the hidden jungle tree door. The hidden jungle tree door is basically a hidden door inside a jungle tree, which from the outside looks like a normal jungle tree, but once we activate the door, it opens up and you can just walk in with the spiral staircase that it's creating. So then if you want to get out, you can just walk out perfectly without any problems. And this is basically the redstone behind it. It's really compact. It's 6 by 7 by 8, and some of you might recognize this from a previous showcase video on the same concept, which was way bigger than this one. This one is about half of the size of the first version. So yeah, the closing also looks a lot better than the previous one, and it's generally more resource friendly. The corridor you end up in is also 3 blocks shorter, so it doesn't look as awkward as it looked before, and it's also way more concealed, so you only see one redstone torch in the corridor over here. That's the only thing that is visible to the eye. So other than that, let's go and build. I'm going to build the tree door in 4 different steps. I've color coded each step with a different color. The first step is the blue circuit. To build the door, you will need a 7 by 8 space, and you need to dig down 6 blocks. So I'm going to pretend that the sandstone layer is my ground level, but if you want to build it completely underground so that the grass layer is your ground level, you need to dig down 6 blocks. Okay, so to build the blue circuit, place a wall block there, then 3 sticky pistons right on top and another 3 next to it, so 1 lower. Then build blocks like this. Okay, and then add 2 more like that. Then a sticky piston there. You can just knock out this block and then place 2 more like this. Oh. Okay, so then we'll place the redstone just there and here, and then a repeater there on 3 ticks delay, then a torch there with another one there. Okay, lever there, that's going to be your input. Then we continue by placing a block right next to this piece of dust, torch on the side, and then we basically make the next thing. So then you're going to place a sticky piston right next to that block, and these are going to be your 3 blocks, so parts of the tree trunk, and this one as well. So then we will build the last step to the blue circuit, build 2 blocks like this, and then put a repeater on 4 ticks delay there, a block there, here, go 1 up. Okay, so if you got that, then you're going to build a upside down half slab next to this block and then just remove it, and then build another block there, and this block is actually going to be your floor, so I'm using sandstone. Okay, then you're going to place a torch on that side, repeater on 1 tick delay, dust on the half slab, and then a torch right there. And yeah, you can just place it twice to grab the block again, so it won't mess up. Then we are also going to build 2 blocks right next to the repeater here, build 1 on 4 ticks there. Oh, redstone dust on top of the block. And then last but not least, torch on the side of this one, 2 blocks like that, and then 1 up, torch on top of this block, repeater on 4 ticks delay right there, dust leading into the torch, block on top, another block, repeater on 1 tick delay there, and then a dust there. Okay, so what I've just built is basically a circuit that will do the following thing. So it's going to double extend the 2 blocks, and then it's also going to retract the bottom block. Okay. The next part of the circuit is a green circuit. To build the green circuit, you are going to start by placing a torch on the side of that block, and then you're going to make the following thing. It might go a little fast, but yeah, it's pretty much zigzagging to there. And then you're going to place dust there, repeater, dust, repeater, repeater. Okay, and they are all just on 1 tick delay. And then we will place a block there, dust on top, and then for this block you will need to use the block you're going to use for your corridor. So I'm using once again sandstone as an indicator that it's not part of the circuit. So place a block there, 1 on top, and then 1 more there. Okay, torches on the side of that one and this one, and then we are going into the circuit, and we place a redstone dust underneath of this blue block, and then place a block next to it, torch on the side, and then we will zigzag our way up. The piston is going to extend. That's completely normal, so don't freak out. And when you're up to here, then you're going to place another not circuit block on top of the torch. Okay, because that's going to be visible from the inside. If you've got all of that, then we will also make something else. So start by placing a block there, redstone dust, and then a repeater there on 4 ticks delay. Block like that with a torch on the side. Then directly underneath the torch, place another block with redstone dust on top, and then place a repeater there on 2 ticks delay, and then another one on 4 ticks delay, and then one over here on 4 ticks delay as well. Block right in front of it, torch right there, dust there, repeater here on 1 tick delay, leading into a block with a torch on the side and a dust in the same line. Okay, so that might have gone a little bit fast, but just have a look at what you need to build. And that is basically the green circuit. Okay, so now we will build the red circuit. So to build the red circuit, you're going to start out by placing a repeater there, dig out a block from the floor, then place a piston right in it with a block on top, and then from that piston place a repeater on 3 ticks, dust in front of it, and then 2 blocks like this, and also 2 repeaters like that, and then once again 2 blocks like this, and then a dust there, a block next to it, and then we will be placing some torches, one on the side of this block and one on the side of that block. Place blocks above both torches, and then 2 torches like this and 1 like that. Then place a block there, 2 blocks like this, and then fill up this hole and place a block there. Okay, redstone dust on top of the block, repeater there on 4 ticks delay, and then a repeater here facing into the piston on 3 ticks delay, and a dust right before it. Then we will go up a level by placing blocks like this, so 6 blocks, and then 1 block there with a torch right on top, and then on top of the torch place another block. Then to the side of this block you're going to place a sticky piston that's grabbing a block, and then next to that block you're going to place a piston. This can be a normal piston, just an FYI. You don't need to use a sticky piston for that. Then we're placing redstone dust here in the next formation, and as you can see it's connecting to the redstone in a hole there, and that's actually not what we want, so we will block it off by placing a block right above it, and then we will place repeaters like this, so all facing in the same direction, and the front line is going to be on 2 ticks, and then the one in the back is on 3 ticks. Then place blocks like this again, and then some more like that, and then on top of the blocks place redstone dust and block off the currents like that. Okay, then we will place a block right there with dust on top, block off the current as well, and then go one lower and one higher again. And then on this side basically build another one of those blocks, redstone dust like that, and then block off the current once again. And the redstone dust is leading into a sandstone block. Normally there shouldn't be one there, but I accidentally placed it already, so place that if you didn't. And then in the gap we left here, we're going to place a repeater on 3 ticks delay. Okay, so if you got that, place a torch on the side of the block on top of the torch, another torch, block on top as well, and then a repeater on 3 ticks delay, like that. And that is basically it. If we now flick the lever, it's double extending and also extending the one in the back. And then if we flick it again, it's going to grab the block perfectly and fully retract again. So now I will basically explain how you can make it all look a little bit nicer. So you can just swap this block with a corridor block if you want, because it's going to be visible. And then you're going to place blocks like this. That's basically your floor level in the corridor. Fill up that one, and then also place some blocks like that. Okay, and this is basically leading in a room which you can start building walls of, like right there. So that can be a wall of your room it's leading in. So looks pretty nice. And then you can put in your floor with grass blocks or dirt, whatever. Just build around this, so you leave a square so we can actually see where the tree is going to be, and just fill everything up with grass or dirt. And then we will plant the tree, which is done by using bone meal, of course. So just remember this little square, take some saplings and also take a piece of bone meal and then fill it in, but remember the square and then place the saplings as shown, use bone meal on it, and then dig out the 3 blocks that are actually going to be extended, and also dig out the 3 dirt blocks like this. And if we now flick the lever again, it's going to fill up, and if we flick it again, it's going to open up the door. Okay, so we can just walk in, and actually this block also needs to be changed to a sandstone block. Okay, so works perfectly nice. And I'm guessing that some of you are wondering how the hell I can power it from above like I did when I showed it. It's pretty easy. You just need a circuit that I've built in purple. So let's do that. Okay, you're also going to need a fence gate for it. So place a dust where the lever was before, and then place blocks around it. A torch there, and then a repeater like that. And then next to that block, place a sticky piston facing downwards, and then put a block right under it, and then a fence gate above the piston. Grab yourself some grass blocks or dirt, and then place a lever right above the fence gate. And if we now flick the lever, it's just doing what it should do. So closing, and now it's open. So yeah, that's basically the jungle tree door that's completely hidden and flush with the floor. I hope you like it, and I will see you in the next video.